Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. Today we are here with the contents of child psychiatry and the first topic is intellectual disability. Intellectual disability is formerly known as mental retardation. Definition: according to American Association on Intellectual and Developmental Disability, it is defined as a disability characterized by significant limitations in both intellectual functioning and in adaptive behavior that emerges before the age of 18 years. Classification: mild intellectual disability, moderate intellectual disability, severe intellectual disability, and profound intellectual disability. Mild intellectual disability, here the IQ level is in between 50 to 70. They can live independently with appropriate support and raise their own family. Moderate intellectual disability, the IQ level is in between 35 to 50. They are challenged academically, socialization difficulties present. They can perform semi-skilled work under appropriate supervision. Severe intellectual disability, the IQ level is in between 20 to 35. They may be able to perform work-related tasks under supervision. Profound intellectual disability, here the IQ level is less than 20. Children in this classification may be taught some self-care skill and learn to communicate their needs given the appropriate training. Etiology: the genetic causes include chromosomal and inherited conditions. Developmental factors include prenatal period, diseases like rubella, cytomegalic virus, syphilis, toxoplasmosis, herpes simplex, HIV, fetal alcohol syndrome, prenatal drug exposure, complications of pregnancy, etc. Environmental and socio-cultural factors. The intellectual disability has been associated with significant deprivation of nutrition and nurturance. Prenatal environment compromised by poor medical care and poor maternal nutrition. Teenage pregnancy, child neglection and inadequate caretaking. Clinical features: in mild intellectual disability, there is difficulty in social and communication skill, cognitive deficit, poor ability to abstract and egocentric thinking, communication deficit, poor self-esteem and dependence. In moderate intellectual disability, there is slow communication skill and social isolation. In severe cases, minimal speech, impaired motor development, poor language development, non-verbal forms of communication. And in profound, severely limited in both communication and motor skill, hyperactivity, low frustration tolerance, aggression, affective instability, repetitive and stereotypic motor behaviors, self-injurious behaviors. Treatment: it is mainly comes under three prevention classification. First one, primary, secondary and tertiary. Primary prevention: actions to eliminate or reduce the conditions that lead to development of intellectual disability as well as associated disorders. Secondary prevention include prompt attention to medical and psychiatric complications of intellectual disability can diminish their course. And tertiary prevention include minimize the sequelae or consequent disabilities. Other interventions include educational intervention, behavioral and cognitive behavioral intervention, family education, social intervention, psychopharmacological intervention. Thank you.